All right, we are back. Yes,
Day 2.
day 2.
How many peeps we got today?
Let's see, we have 15 pairs.
Start for Kate and Lee coming out of the lots. Guys in the live truck working switcher.
She fell.
Should be a mistake.
Yeah, potentially.
So Matt, what is the rule with free skates?
It's basically you're not doing anything to try to gain an advantage. So if you fall or have an equipment malfunction, you can request a reskate to the referee.
So potentially Caitlin will ask for a
I
reskate.
think so. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers from Ukraine.
We're thinking of you.
Thanks for the song.
Oh, we got a sub. Thank you.
Love it.
I don't know how many subs we got yesterday. Maybe another 80 or so.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Total? Something like that. I'll have to look at it again after, but hopefully we see some more of those pop up throughout the day here too.
It's a nice
Where
one.
you can be notified when awesome action like this is going on again.
So we got a little ice repair going on. There she is, Sarah Bowles. One and only. You know, Sarah's kind of like she's like a Swiss Army knife.
Go. Doing it all.
Yep. And
Multiple
there's Sally.
wounds.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Looks like coming out of the corner there, and our ice master here is some of that slush off.
Yeah. So if you're an athlete, right, and you're warmed up, ready to go, so next pair, second pair, Ella Teeples and Elise Stave. So what's going through their mind? How does this affect their preparation? Because they
Yeah, I think everyone reacts to it a little bit differently. At least, for us back in the day, if you were outside, it sucked.
burn.
Yeah. But now that you're indoors and you can stay relatively warm, I don't think it's as big a deal. It's just hopefully they're too mentally prepared, having like a refocusing plan or okay, I was ready for this if it was to happen. I knew how I was going to react to it. Yeah, so they're prepared for it. They just follow their steps. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal, but a lot of times you don't like any kind of disruption to your schedule and your routine.
Future ahead.
Yeah.
If you have a specific warm-up routine you love to do,
Yeah.
is
What
it?
about you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was very much. But I think a lot of athletes have their routine very specific. But for me, I love warming up on the bike,
Right.
spinning for 8 to 10 minutes and then progressively increasing the load. So then you get pushed up to the 90 right? So,
Yep.
there we go. Yeah.
I heard a whistle.
And they're off.
Go.
Robert here, and behind the scenes.
Yeah, I can turn that down for us. That was some serious bell action. At least I'm all right.
Actually, the audio is saying, but if you're in the chat room, let us know. We had some technical challenges, I guess you could say, in the names.
Yeah, that's in the chat. Where if I start this, speedskatingresults.com. It's probably the best place to go. That's where we reference as well throughout the day. Okay, 45.38, 47.86. Just barely off their personals there. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. We used to have. Go Georgia Birkland, long distance national team. Leah Choi.
So here,
Pretty big discrepancy in personal bests here. Generally, like the U.S. Championships, when we're doing our 2 different 500s, what they'll do is switch lanes for the second one. So if you started on the outer the first day, you'd start on the inner the next day. But if you didn't do the first one, you just get seated off of your time at the kind of the beginning of the races. So I think that's why we have that mismatch here, in a way, for the pairings. Georgia. 52. Have a second off of her personal best there. Did she?
yeah, she did.
45.64. Oh, yeah, that's a nice personal best. What'd she go yesterday?
45.7.
Okay.
Getting as many distances as
Traveling from out of state, but me as well, you know. So we don't have a big long track everywhere either, so.
Finley and yeah.
Start.
20 kilometers to go.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see if they go faster the second day, or they were too nervous or something the first day, and now you got some racing under your belt, and you can just calm down a bit and just skate. I'm sure they still have the adrenaline pumping right now. Maybe not as bad as that first day.
See if Finley can make it. I had the feeling she would.
Our first Shruti shout out, I think. We had several hundred of those yesterday. Oh yeah, a couple Shrutis. Here we go. Highlight her. Pair 9, Shruti.
Okay.
On the inner.
Switcher.
Oh.
So you can talk to the people on the live truck there.
Go.
I gotta bring my A game.
That's good, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Finley dropped second.
Oh my gosh.
She went 41.25
Okay.
and
Settled down and skated, apparently.
I skated a little better yesterday.
Okay.
45 is for.
So I just noticed something interesting that I probably should have noticed yesterday. We don't have any manual timers.
No, we don't. But we do have timing redundancy.
Yeah.
We have photo finish
Okay.
as one.
Okay.
That's a discussion.
Yeah, Mary made me think of that because she had to stop her 3000 yesterday.
Yep.
After a few laps,
Right.
we were wondering why she stopped, but found out later that the gun didn't go, so they didn't get a start time.
Right.
And you don't get a signal on time anymore. Since we didn't have manual timers, there's no one there to look for that start signal. Normally you can get a manual time from that. But,
Yep.
okay, so that was a case where we got burned.
Yeah, but there's a silver lining there.
Okay.
I had a chance to catch up with Mary today after one. How's
Okay.
that for a TV thing?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Right. TV thing. I had a chance to talk to Mary about that today, and Mary said it actually worked out really good
Okay.
because she went and watched the live stream
Wow. Okay.
and noticed that she didn't go out hard enough. And so she actually skated better with her own speed
Okay.
because she had a chance to.
By the way, we need to be up for the days. That's a big person. That's update. 4616 from a 4750.
Did we give her a clap?
How about after this? Hopefully these two girls get personals,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll do the clap for both of them.
I think
This
we'll
this
clap
this
either.
pair and the last pair. Of course, we've missed a few already, so
Yeah.
it'll check that personal best.
I think usually the folks in the live truck are covering that, but I think they're out for coffee. So, Nazi and Isabella Curtis. Nazi's having a bit of a
Yep.
She was what? Junior development skater years ago. Learning year last year, and she really attracted training part this year with Dr.
Nice. There we go. Here we go. Personal best.
She got it right 10th.
This camera lit.
45. So don't Puget Sound.
Right. Our junior development team.
She's a club.
Oh yeah.
The second fastest over of the day.
Oh, no, that's just looking at the chat. Oh, they're watching in India.
Stop.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. I'm starting to wonder if Shruti wasn't racing, if we'd just be talking to ourselves.
Some people might say I just talking to myself anyway, so why would that be any different?
All right, Marlon. 4301.
She's coming down. Imagine if Marley had long track ice.
Oh, but it's good. It's good to be on short track. I think for these younger guys and girls, develop there, and you can always decide what you want to do later. Great to just get that experience in these corners because it's such a critical part.
Skate.
44:36.
Just now?
Yep.
She went half a second faster than yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Heyo.
And what did you have Marley's results there from yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, 43:10. And then went 43:01 today.
There you go. They're dropping those times, a few of them. After doing 500 and a 3K.
Yeah. Like I said, I think sometimes they just relax a little bit, skate instead of trying to force it.
I think our camera crew's doing pretty good. Catching down that. You got a celebrity cam?
I was going to try to give some love to Shruti.
Where is she?
She's out warming up.
Oh, let's get her.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's down by the...
Fans are asking.
All right.
All right, Natasha Gakovic, Claire Kudlata.
Right.
Burned down 100. Fastest openers of the day. Natasha out of the Franklin Park area, Chicago. Claire out of Milwaukee area. Another big training with Dr. Michael Woods, and Natasha trains with Steve Penland.
And apparently Claire's quite the cyclist. I haven't been I need to look up all what she's been doing in some of those results. Claire's doing great. All right, here we go, guys.
Right, Claire went faster.
What most of our audience is tuned in for, Shruti. On the inner, Lindsay Berg on the outer.
Nice. All right, so 42:40 yesterday.
Was that a person? Does it say? Oh, it doesn't say on the
He is 42:20. So that's not so Indian national. Oh, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I have that somewhere.
Go.
Lindsay Woodbury, Salt Lake City native. It's in Park City.
She lives down there in Salt Lake. She grew up in Park City.
All right, here we go. Second. I have to say, it is really nice to see more countries getting involved.
Yeah. It's always fun just to have other countries from in general. It gives atmosphere of almost.
Some of the countries we have in India represented, we have Brazil represented, we have Colombia represented, Netherlands. But I don't know, back in the day, we probably didn't get too many athletes from Brazil.
No. Big switch of the inline community. I think most of them come from that background. But the ISU is also trying to promote. Libby Williams, yeah.
Jinx you.
Yeah, yeah.
Prodigy of Colorado Gold and 15 native riders. Colorado Club really is growing. It's nice to see the impact that is having on our community.
Tied your personal best there.
A few hundred slower than yesterday. Libby went 43.
Oh, okay. So these aren't updated on there yet.
There's a little off. Talia, a member of our junior world squad last year. Thompson, young talent. Michelle Rodriguez representing Colombia.
Colombia.
41 and 5 yesterday. 42-35. I know. I think that Talia can break 42. Second fastest for the day for Talia, and look at that draft. I did have a chance to catch up with Talia this morning.
Yeah, how was she feeling after yesterday?
I think she looks at today as a great opportunity for
That's all you can ask for,
right?
Yeah.
Trying to take that
That's all you
10,000.
can ask for, yeah.
You know, yesterday, and I'm gonna venture a guess and say Talia. This is Rodriguez. She's the next.
4201, yeah, this personal best in here, so she did break it yesterday. That's accurate. So that's pretty close. That's a nice spot to be in. And knocking on that shoulder, yeah, breakthrough.
I think that race that she just did now is going to give her a little boost of confidence.
I hope so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Piper Beatty and Anna Quinn. Squad from last year, junior boys.
Oh man, we got Dash Skating in the chat.
Nice.
Laura Tobon, go Piper, go.
Anna Quinn out of St. Louis and a member of our Fiji Games team last year. Make Piper's made some technical strides against her last year.
Definitely. See that upper body clean up, a little less swing in that movement.
Mm-hmm.
Those nice clean lines that pressure right down to the ice. And 46.
So Piper just a few tenths off what she did yesterday.
All right. Yeah. She go yesterday.
40.
Okay. All right. So she's starting to inch her way towards that Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that's on her mind.
You know, it's kind of a funny thing. You want to be motivated, but when you start really focusing on the result,
Yeah.
rather than the process. Blair Cruikshank and Krista Rand's Blair, daughter of five-time Olympic gold medalist Bonnie Blair Cruikshank and Dave and team.
I did something. The first time I met Blair, I did something. She was in our junior team, and I go to introduce myself. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Blair." And I was like, "Oh, what's your first name?" And I know who she is. I already knew who she was, but I don't know. I just had one of those moments. So, nice, another 39.7.
Yeah. Crystal went 39 today. She was 40 yesterday. So both skaters faster today than yesterday.
Good race. All right, we're on our final two pairs. Well, four total. Bo and Aaron Jackson raced yesterday.
Okay.
I would imagine that their times are going to hold up to make the team
Yep.
since we take the best of the two races.
Yep.
We'll see if someone can surpass that, but otherwise, yeah, it'll be our top four girls.
Okay. Speaking of Aaron Jackson, got some fans that tuned in from St. Sebastian Catholic School in Milwaukee. Aaron Jackson and Ryan Shimaburo paid him a visit in September.
Yeah, it's too bad Aaron had to fill out today's race. Nothing too serious. I think just some minor tweaks that she has, and if they chose to rest it today, I'm sure she'll be back tomorrow for the 1,000 meter. Well, Sarah Lawrence, it's almost ready. Right, that's faster than yesterday.
Solid. That's pretty fast for her. She went half a second faster today.
Yeah, that's a nice race.
Just 4 times faster.
Sarah has a 38. Oh, Bretta's a 39.35. All right. Bretta was just very late. Knocking on the door.
Can you hear me now?
All right. It's our final pair.
So a big shout out to the students at St. Seb's. Put the great work. Got a good teacher there with Plibes. Time to time, Jeff Clyber. Great skater too. Olympian.
All right, these two train together. This will be an interesting pair. Mackenzie's really having a breakout fall. Really put herself in the mix for the team now. Found out yesterday. I mean, I should have known this, but she didn't get the watching time and all that. So, you know, if she can get this top four, she is on her way to Europe.
Downtown McKinsey.
Mackenzie, I heard.
Switch it.
At that 37. Nice time, though. 37, I believe. 37.18. But this is a good spot for her to start the year. She'll get some more reps at speed at the World Cups. Yeah, so it's Kibby and Mackenzie punch their ticket. And the Aaron Jackson bring it up from yesterday. We'll join them for the World Cup too.
So it looks like we'll get some depth in the 5.
Yeah, you know, we're starting to fill up from the other end. Sometimes you wonder like where it's going to come from, and then someone like Mackenzie steps up, puts herself into the mix. So it's great. And I know Sarah Warren was on the World Cup team last year too. There's a lot more in her there in this race, and I'm sure we'll see that develop through the season. She'll be back into those low 38s, and my guess is she ends the year with a 37 at some point. She's fully capable of doing that.
There's Coach Mitch Whitmore chatting her up.
Yeah, I didn't hear what was going on there.
What's next? So if we do have a rescape, oh, that looks like I do see a pair
Yeah.
suited up. Yeah. Someone driving around. Okay, good. Number of our fast team out there.
So
No.
that's Nathan, right? Yeah.
Oh no, I meant Dash.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
dudes. Thanks. Can't even blame it. And then it's 10 o'clock. Coffee with the
Well, I'm glad she's getting this reskate. I always hate to come all this way and then fall. Don't get that opportunity.
So Finley Descartes, or gonna do a rescape with Caitlin Lowe. What's up?
Yeah. She had to race this because she's on a medal. So that was quite interesting.
Ash says, "Should we Uber you a coffee, Dave?" Oh, good. Okay, there's two here. All right.
Okay, so Finley, 49.25 yesterday. I do feel like she's gonna crush that.
Caitlin Lee, personal best 48:03. She went faster than I yesterday, but didn't make her personal best.
Yesterday she must have.
Oh, wow. 104.
Yeah. Okay. So 48:03 from Lee. Get there.
Oh,
Oh gosh. 48:34, so just off. 49:44. Card. So she was disqualified yesterday. Her personal was 48:60. Well, good they got another crack at it, you know.
so what's coming up next?
Next we have the men's 500 meter. Good race. So, like I said, determined. We have 3 spots in the men's. Let me just bring up the dog here quick. Oh, it looks like Jordan Stoles is out for today as well, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
Just love to watch him race. But I'm sure he's pretty safe with his time yesterday.
Yeah.
34.4. I can't imagine 3 guys today passing that up. So
Right.
probably resting for some of those other races. I hope we get to see him in the 1500. Hopefully it's nothing that's carrying over to that race, because I'd love to see him throw down as a 15. Yeah, right now he's in the last pair of the 1500s with Casey Dawson, so that could be a really fun race. Watching Jordan get out in front there more than likely, and see if Casey can just reel him in over the course of those 3 rounds.
Nice 5K by Jordan yesterday. I think he might be feeling that in the legs a little bit.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. No, he dug deep for that.
6:33.
6:33. Great race. You could just see him, having the capacity to do that. And I think in the next couple of years now, he wants to focus more on the sprint stuff. He's going to have a good, solid base to be able to do that. So really take his sprinting to the next level if that's what he chooses to do.
It's hard though, right? Because like, you can think of athletes throughout the years who everyone thought they were going to, specialize or go in one direction, and then over time
Right.
they evolve and go
Right.
another. And one of those folks that come to mind for me is like Mitch Whitmore.
Right. Yeah. He's a pretty darn good all-rounder, especially as a junior. To do, some good things on a lot of those distance races.
And then next thing you know, he's out holding the American record in the 500,
Right.
which is now won by Jordan Stoltz.
Yeah, you saw that too with Joey Cheek. I thought too, like skinny good
Yeah.
guy. I
Yeah.
remember when he first started, and do tons of laps, and I think even in his own mind, he thought he was going to be more of a distance skater, or at least a middle distance skater. Ends up winning the 500 meter games. Yeah, so we're on a Zamboni break right now. I think we'll take a little break, then we'll be back. See you guys soon.
Okay, you're off for now.
Yep.
Want to check with you how our levels?
Maybe Right, we are back. Warm ups there. Camera set to position. Warren taking orders for breakfast, or is that us taking orders? Go for an egg McMuffin.
Yeah, maybe Dash can Uber that over. What do we have here? Cameron from Columbia?
Yep.
Is this a reskate?
Sure looks that way. Yeah. I don't remember. Something happened with this one? Or, do you remember?
37 for the win. Michelle Rodriguez, who's actually here racing this week. Just outside of the PB.
Thanks, Eric.
Started. Man, I was thinking.
Here we go.
Everyone's like, oh boy.
Here we go.
What do you think about doing a special guest interview appearance with one of our athletes that's racing this week?
I think that'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice to have Derek out here.
Yep.
But, I don't know. What do you think about getting Shruti up here?
I think we need to speak to Trudy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe after her
The
1500?
chat has spoken. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a few words from her before she leaves today.
Yeah. Maybe like a post race reflection.
Right.
I like that word. Reflection. Oh, okay. All right, let's talk about this 500 that we
gosh.
have here. Now I'm looking at the board here at the Utah Olympic Oval, and it's telling me something different than what I'm seeing on their sheet. The board is saying Dylan Woodbury is paired with Sam Chamberlain, and I'm telling you, yeah, Sam, you got a 4-second person yesterday, but it might still be a mismatch. What do we got?
Yeah, this is one of those cases where Dylan didn't race yesterday.
Okay.
So he's not seated with the others when they switch lanes. So he has to start in the beginning here. But yeah, Sam Chamberlain with the race of the day probably yesterday.
Yeah.
Or at least one of them. I know.
Yeah.
Last night we were talking about what some of our favorite ones were. But going from a 46 to a 42 is insane.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how with Dylan. 10-6 opener for Dylan. Dylan is a great young up-and-coming talent, another member of our men's junior world team. Man,
Yeah,
I know you've
yeah.
had a chance to work with Dylan a bit.
Yeah, he's got a great feel for the ice. You can really see him processing. He's 7'10", so close to his PB. He went 30, just under 37 this last weekend or 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So right at his PB. Sam Chamberlain with another 42.
Yeah. What's his PB?
Yeah, I don't know what he went yesterday. 42 something.
Here, number 2, starting inside lane from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Jonathan Cohen. Starting outside lane, that means it's Brisbane Ward.
Okay, another little bit of a mismatched pair here. Tobot and Tristan, but Tristan didn't skate well. He was, if you remember, he fell yesterday in that 5K. He still got his personal best.
Great kid.
Popped back up and just kept on going.
Interesting. Lost it again.
Oh, shoot.
You know, I did talk to him this morning.
You did?
Yeah. And he thinks he stepped on something. And said, 7
In the sixes.
It's John's
He's
PB.
a good all-around athlete, like too. You know, got some good power and endurance. Had a great 5K yesterday.
So, Tristan unfortunately fell just now, and yeah, I did suggest to him this morning maybe have Pat take a look at his player.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I asked him about his edge. He said the edges were fine. Be a little taller.
yeah. Sometimes it doesn't take too much to kink it loose. Nick Pearson cheering on Midway. Barb Johnson in the chat saying, "Yep, we need to do an interview with Fruity."
Okay,
Yep.
Barb.
Yep.
We'll make it happen,
Yep.
Captain.
Barb's a great skater too, by the way.
Oh
my God. Yes, I know.
I told her that.
It's unbelievable.
Barb, I did tell you that you're very modest. Barb is so modest. But usually, I know my technique has deteriorated over the years. Barb is defying.
Well, she's so smooth.
Very.
I remember, I don't know, a couple years ago, she was paired with one of our juniors in like a 1500 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just the contrast between someone skating very inefficiently and her.
Yeah.
And she passed them in the last lap, I think it was, but just so smooth. Like, no, that's efficiency.
Yeah.
Whoever pay attention to your pair there, youngster.
Yeah. Right. You mentioned feel for the ice and how
Right.
she's got a great feel for the ice. Good half of it. Brock Ludwig and Josh Kreger. Sam Chamberlain skated a 42.19 yesterday in his reskate, and I'm pretty sure he did the same exact track today. Switcher, come on. Live truck. I'm so thinking about Barb's technique.
Yeah.
Probably had me distracted.
Yeah, it's Barb's fault.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No. Right, races. At least one will be there. Yeah.
Half of that too.
Okay. Columbia National record was really fast, Matt. Did you know that the Colombian national record for men in the 500?
34.92. Okay.
Like,
I was gonna say 34. Pedro?
yeah.
Yep.
You know him?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
he trained here. Actually, with Ryan Shimbakuro was the Columbia national team coach for a while.
Wow.
And did the transition program here as well.
Okay.
So he had a group of the Colombians as well as some other American skaters, and yeah, he went to the games. World champion inliner as well. One of the top guys in inline. So a really Really talented guy. But then stopped after Korea. Wish he would have kept on because I think he was just starting to scratch the surface of what he could have done on ice.
But sometimes when you know the art to attending a party is knowing when to leave. Maybe he just that really nice. Changing the sofa, back art to attending a party, my white belt. As we were driving to the old this morning, I was wondering maybe if you had a white belt I could borrow.
If I don't, which I don't think I do,
Yeah.
we'll get you one. Piper E in the chat. Blair skated so slay.
Is that what the kids are saying these days?
I think so.
I can't keep up. I try. Now, you have to be a certain age. Is it like the white belt? You have to be a certain age. If I were to say, Blair skated so slay.
That doesn't sound right to me.
No.
So you slayed?
Yeah.
You skated so slay.
Zach Jensen here. 11-5. 6-0. Athlete up midway. Ben Rayner. Come on, Zach. Whew. You see him high stepping it around the turn there? Yeah, he's got a wiggle going. Something's up with his blade. Not a great time. 44-11. I think Zach might want to take the skates.
Did you notice something at the corner?
Straight away.
Oh, straight
Well, the corner for sure. He high stepping through the turn.
Yeah.
Did not look comfortable, and then maybe third to halfway down the straightaway on the stretch of the big sled. So. Zach's teammate Ben Weber giving him a shout out. Yeah. Ben Weber, another superstar athlete out of Milwaukee. Great up and coming junior, good talent. After Colt won the inner, Jeremy Song won the outer. I like the way Jeremy skates.
Yep.
I like that. Skates with Coach Lee. Look at that turn. I really like the way he has that hip in the turn. Just
Yeah, squared up position. Look,
Yeah.
nice and stable coming down that home stretch.
good lines.
Yeah.
232 for Jeremy. What do you think it's like for athletes that train on, in tracks like Roseville, and then they come, and I know Roseville doesn't have ice yet, but you train on that outdoor ice, that good work ice, and then you come here, you step on the ice, and it's like,
Well, hopefully it teaches them some adaptability. You know, how to adjust to your skates in a different condition as quickly as possible. And then there's the other side with this. Oh, this is weird. I don't feel comfortable.
I remember the first time I skated in Calgary. And,
Yeah.
You know, that's back when maybe Calgary was one of the 2 indoor tracks. And we had spent about a month trading in It's very outdoorsy type weather, and then we get to Calgary. I stepped on the ice, and I literally felt like my skates were running out.
Right. Yeah.
But I think the two are good for them. It's good to yeah, get you thinking about your weights, thinking about your pressure, and anytime you're forced. I know you're a big fan of the constraints approach
Right.
to training.
Right.
What does that mean? It's a big word, constraints.
Oh, really trying to just change the information that your brain's receiving and how it's going to move through the motor space. So, with a constraint, you can try to change the movement that a person makes just by switching up what the task is that they do to try to get your desired outcome.
So I think for our friends in the chat room, an example of a constraint could be the monster.
Right. Like a task constraint, we would say is, change up your frequency. So, one of the ones I always reference is take three crossovers through the entire corner, but maintain your speed. And, figure out how to do that. Because you're not going to be able to do it unless you're really delivering pressure for a long time to the ice. So it really forces them to find a solution, to the problem that they posed up. And there's less specific direction that way of move your knee here, elbow here, shoulders here. You're just allowing them to get the feedback of what their task is providing so they can find a solution. They can guide the whole learning that way.
Sounds like it's kind of like a beat up, talk about external cueing and internal cueing. Internal cueing, meaning focusing on a body part. It's really hard to get that efficiency and long-term attention.
Right.
Internal cue versus external cueing, focusing on something that seems completely unrelated, but yet, to your point, forces you.
Yep. Absolutely. Then you really have a true feel for what you're doing. You're not trying to recite this process. Of like, oh well, when I did this, that, or the other thing, I had my left shoulder here and my right elbow here. You have a feel for what moves you on the ice. You can just lock into that. I think a lot of times people just miss the cues that they're getting from their coaches too, and how that's connecting them to moving forward on the ice. The goal isn't necessarily to have your leg here. The goal is to move forward. So you need to piece the two together. Be conscious of why doing that made me feel different and made me move forward faster and more efficiently.
Speaking of moving forward faster,
here we go. What a transition!
Come on, Tommy Fitz, 10-9.
Oh,
hey yo,
Andrew Love too, 10-3.
Yeah, the love machine. Come on, man.
Hey, he wants that 39. I know.
Two athletes out here right now skating together that it's really hard not to be a fan of either one of them. They are awesome. Like, how do you not love them? Tommy looking very relaxed on this final 100. What is okay?
Maybe he's in that race for the prep for the 15 could be. Certainly was max effort down the home stretch there.
Super close.
Oh, Andrew Love, 40.08. Still a nice time.
Yeah. Skating.
Yeah. That looked, more composed there. Sometimes I think he's got more power than he knows what to do.
He's a strong guy.
Brazil.
Pedro Lopez from Brazil. Very happy with his 5K yesterday. Had a chance to chat it up with him in the tunnel. And Nathaniel Beveridge. Fellas.
hang on.
Mhm.
So that's good.
Just off with a manual yesterday. 2/10 off. Header also 2/10 off. Okay. It's nothing but consistent. Skatingresults.com and look that up.
Going 37-2.
Yeah. 37:03.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Victor De Silva.
I said from sport at the forward.
We'll start. Okay, so AmCup and Stephen. We'll slip off the line there for Stephen. I like that. Yeah, he is jamming. That was nice. Another one of Coach Lee's athletes out of Puget Sound.
Yeah, he seems to pretty consistently get those guys. Skating technical as well.
Well, I'll tell you, Coach Lee looks awesome. He hasn't aged a day. He looks exactly the same as the way I remember him. Yeah, there's a guy in town. Steve,
Is that a big person?
yeah, come on. Let's take a look here.
He gets backstretch reactions there from time to time.
Yeah. Stephen, 37.9.
37.5.
Let's just chop 4/10 off. I mean, it's
Oh no, this person was 7. He went, yes, 70.
7-8.
Yep. All right, one of our juniors, our junior world team last year, Carl Tatelli. It's one of the Dutch guys that's training here with the fast team.
I did a 37.61 yesterday.
37.60. It's barely. He's gonna get a nice chase here.
Yeah, come on. Let's go, Carl.
All right.
Get that draft.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just to see him there.
I
All
like
right, there he goes, right by.
Come on. Short track. Serving Carl well.
Yep, that's
Jeez.
where that kicks in. That was a nice inner.
Geez, that was Kip Carpenter-ish.
Yeah, no, kinda,
Kinda.
yeah.
You know?
Oh.
It's okay. I know Carl's probably going to be pushing that was a PB. But a lot of times you get so focused and wrapped up on the result without really, focusing on the process. I mean, from a process standpoint, I think that was a really nice race for him.
His overall level is much higher now. He's one of those ones that don't read in too much to individual races. Some good ones here and some bad ones. His overall level is
Speaking of good ones,
good.
Augie skated a really nice 5K and 500 yesterday. He was saying that he went 650 in the 5K, and I said, "Hey, nice 5K," and he's like, "I wanted a 645."
Right. Yeah. Hey, how everyone was almost. It seems like
right in there.
You smash your personal butt. Yeah.
Augie training with the Dash team on Blair de Cruikshank. Good pictures. All right, come on.
All right, this will be a nice chase too.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to get draft there. Love that. Does that help?
Oh, it helps. Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, I think there's that mental part of getting that chase, but also you can get a little wind pushed in your direction.
What's Augie's
It
PB?
helps. 37. Might pass it then, I guess.
713. Come on, Augie. Get yeah. Let's get the back
Go.
switch reaction.
Oh,
wait.
yeah,
Camera, camera A, camera B.
There we go.
That's great. A little. All right. Good job, Augie. All right, Columbia National record in the 500. Andres. $34.92 paid well.
Yeah.
Herb Harrison. Herbie. Fan. He's been throwing down some nice races.
Today?
Herb went 36.93. Yes.
Okay. There is. We got hockey going on, short track going on.
Yeah. You'd think it was the weekend.
Yeah, I know.
It's Friday.
Friday morning.
Kids that might be off school today.
Yeah, at least my kids are off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're sleeping in.
No, they're here manning the cameras.
Wait, what?
Yep.
We
got the daughter on the front stretch and the son on the back stretch.
Well, I'm sure they want to know how much they're going to get paid.
They've asked.
I'm sure they were dying to get here at 7 in the morning on their day off.
Yeah, a little bit of a struggle.
Speaking of struggle, we're going to stumble off the line, but look at that recovery. I like the foot speed. Who is this kid?
Inliner.
I like it. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
I like his style. He's fun to watch.
Dang it. Herb wiped. You know, he was cooking, and you know who his turn? You know his turn. He skates like Casey Booty. Casey Booty.
Okay, yeah, I can see that a little bit.
Yeah.
Casey had great corners too.
Yeah. Casey Bouvier, one of the all-time great skaters who transitioned, the very first really successfully transitioned from inline.
Yeah, kind of opened it up.
Good friend of mine.
Hey, a little ice check now.
Yeah. I like Herb Harrison. He is just really talented athlete. Got a little fast twitch muscle too.
Yeah, he's quick. Like I said, I like his style.
Look at speaking of style, look at Coach Mitch Whitmore.
Oh.
Right. I think style, giant show girl.
Yeah, rocking the shorts. Yep, as always.
That's his thing. Steven? And there
Speed skating deconstructed in the chat. Herbert turns a bit like Tucker too. Okay, yeah.
Speed skating deconstructed. Let's talk about that. Jeff Cliver, 1988 Olympian.
Yeah.
Great skater.
Yeah, one of our better distance skaters, right?
Mm-hmm. He's got a YouTube
I think he was still skating when I was coming up as a junior. I remember just being a fan of the sport before that too, and watching him skate. But yeah, he had a unique style too, I thought.
Yeah. Demonstrating that there's more than one way to do it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But you get those fundamentals right. And having watched some of his channel too, some of those videos that he's done, he really hits on some of those basics and those fundamentals over and over. All right, how about during the break here, we'll do a little poll, I'm thinking.
Yep.
So we're going to try something different. For this last pair, we're on pair 15, but for pair 17, we want to ask the chat who they want the camera to focus on. So I think what we'll do, because I don't want someone to not get any footage on them, is just focus the camera through the first quarter.
Okay.
So we'll get both during the straight, but who do we want to focus the camera on in this last pair? Try to relay that to my camera woman, my daughter. She'll do her best.
Great job.
Not bad. Not bad. I know they were super nervous.
Were they?
Oh yeah. They're like, we're gonna ruin your stream. We're gonna ruin it. It's like, we can do that ourselves. So don't you worry about it.
All right, here we are. We're back with Zach Stopplemore and Sabian Hinson. Zach, great temperature. Another nice.
Yeah.
Sabian throwing in the reps.
He had a great race yesterday too.
Yep. 10. Oh. Very nice. Back stretch. So fast. Might be cool.
Sabian a little slower than yesterday, I'm pretty sure. 6-0. All right, right now we have 73% voting for Austin Clava. Have the camera focused on him. I'll give it like one more minute here. Then send our message out to our people. Hopefully they check their phone.
Kids these days. Maybe they eat.
All right, I'll end in the poll.
Tanner Worley and Will Gebauer.
Yeah, that was one of the great races from the day.
Yeah. A member of our sprint national team. Well, you know, Will's a track record in the men's 500. Yeah. Austin's.
Oh, okay.
And before Austin, it was hype. Yeah, he broke Austin. Good university championships last year. Will hanging it. Woo! That was fun.
Yeah.
It's good.
5-2. Well,
Come on now.
wow.
Hey,
All right.
what's his PB?
5-3.
Not anymore.
All right.
Come on.
What a nice race.
Well done, Will.
that was awesome. All right, final race.
So let's refresh here. Men's 500 World Cup spots. How many left up for grabs?
We have 3. More than likely, Jordan's 34.4 yesterday will hold up.
Yep.
So he'd be on there. So we're looking at potentially the top 2 guys here taking that position.
And
Right now, we're Cooper and Austin are the 2 that were in that qualifying position.
okay.
Nice. Okay.
Look at that.
Just gonna get the chase down this back stretch.
This will be fun. You hear the vacuum?
All right, let's see this last inning. Let's see this last inning.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
He's got the one piece. Oh, it's out!
Okay, wait, let's check the balance.
Break.
All right. So for our friends, in the live stream at home, 3507 is we're seeing
Right, tiebreaker. Oh, nice race. That was fun.
What are their PBs?
34.56 for Austin, 34.66 for Cooper.
Okay. Well,
Austin just barely beat out Cooper at the Olympic trials last year, so he got that last spot in the final round.
how about that 500 for Will?
Yeah, that was a great race.
That's a very good
That
race.
was a great race. He's really,
Hey,
really grown
let's
in years.
you got camera 4? Show Will down there.
Oh,
He's talking to Austin's dad. Oh, this is the moment. Let's get this. This is a moment. Let's see. Let's talk to our guys in Look at that. Mr. Flava. Loka Bauer. It's really cool because, we kind of touched on this yesterday. Will and Austin, and I know Ethan, all coming up together. And here they are,
Right,
longtime
right.
friends. I wonder if one day, Matt, they'll be on.
Sure. Wow. Be those guys.
Look at Sabian. So, no doubt there's going to be a little bit of skating analysis on speed skating deconstructed that Jeff's YouTube channel. It's free, and he has done some really, really nice analysis on all skaters TV.
Yep, yep.
Great technique. It's nice to see with the advent of technology that we're not limited by our geographic location in terms of making a positive impact in sport.
Right.
Jeff is doing it. And you don't, it doesn't have to be just your race that's being analyzed to receive the benefit.
Right, right.
Through analysis of other people's races. Put in those techniques. Sam Farrell.
These results too here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. Oh, so Cooper McLeod, they gave the edge to him, 35.07.1. Photo finish. Austin Kleba, 35.07.8. Got the wheel rounded out for third there, 35.26.
Put that up on the screen for the folks.
Seen it. Yep. Squares.
Yeah, you need that extra coffee from the dash team.
Well, it's about break time, so.
Oh yeah, just grab it here.
All right. Let's take a quick break. I'll go find out when the restart time is. Be back with some more action. All right, so for you folks that are still with us, we're going to try to do an interview here.
Yes, I will. I will.
Lining them up. It's calling me from down there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're live, man. Yeah, you're live right now. I think maybe he needs to have that mic a little closer to them. I will get this figured out here soon. Yeah, no audio. We're not getting you. All right, let me call down to him. Do your best to read lips for now. All right, we'll have to try that again. Anyway, races return at 10:33. Or sorry, 11:33. Let me quick put that in our restart screen. Try to get that audio going for some interviews going forward. That'd be nice. That was the test run for Shruti. Let's be honest. Yeah, Cooper and Austin were the two that made the team there, and it'd be Jordan Stolz from yesterday. All right, we're going to go back to a break here. Be back at 11:33. All right, we are back.
Women's 1500.
Yep. Let's see, how many pairs do we have today? $16 pairs. That's 15 pairs. I just noticing too. It looks like Aaron Jackson is going to do this race.
Hello.
She is, I mean, it's not her specialty, but for those of you that wanted to watch Aaron Jackson race today, you will have that opportunity. She's in the last pair on the inner with Clark Jr. and Retta Myers on the outer. So it'll be another contrast in racing. I'm sure Aaron will get out after it, and I'm going to see what Greta can do from there. So, it'll be fun to watch.
How many laps is 1500 at?
3 3/4, David. 3 3/4. The metric mile.
I was going to say. It's a pretty intense race.
It's really intense.
You know you had a good one when you had that Zoom call. As we're looking at the lap times that are getting posted, you want to try and maintain some level of consistency throughout the race. For you, Matt, what are you looking for in terms of like ideal split difference?
Yeah, everyone skates it a little bit differently. Some are pretty darn aggressive and they're after it. Definitely want to keep it under 2 seconds a lap for sure, in my mind. We can keep that on the second half lap. That's a pretty darn good. But then there's other guys and girls that just keep it a little bit more even too. So it varies a little bit on the athlete. There too. Yeah, that was a nice PB. 2:19.80. And if this is accurate, her old PB was 2:38. 19-second PB. This is accurate. I'm assuming it is.
No, speedskatingresults.com.
I know he's sitting right next to us, so if we have a problem. Yeah.
I mean, it's essentially turned into the go-to for all skating results.
Right.
Like everybody.
Right. He's got a great drop to set up the races. Helps seed all the race of the athletes and then determines what lane, the random draw, what lane they get. It is just so helpful.
Oh, so, I mean, it's used not just for posting results.
No.
It's used in draws.
Yeah, used to run the competition, to set up the competition. Ella, one of the girls who trains the local here. Lee is from Puget Sound. Sure, that's their skin suit.
Lee in the back stretch. So this is in terms of AmCup, competition number 1 in the AmCup series. What else do we have?
AmCup 2 in Roseville, Minnesota. believe it's December 9th. Right around there. And then we have our AmCup final beginning of March, middle of March, I should say. Second week of March, right after the World Championships. That'll be our 3-race series.
Got a photo of the Roseville Oval
Oh,
sent to us by our friend Nick Pearson.
it is. Yeah, those new pads. Peoples. Let's see what we have. 215. Nice little 4 to 5 second PB.
Jeez, remember those days?
It's quite a while. Leah with a PB too. Very nice. 223 was her old PB. Boy, that's nice.
Nice. Back stretch. Pretty happy.
Here to be starting inside the United States State League. Jim Sauerland from Colombia, American Scott.
And see a time. I hope I'm saying this.
So good to me.
Fake it till you make it.
Yep.
Oh, what's going on? Nice truck.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we're going to see a big PB. Especially Caitlin. Oh boy. Just kind of looking at her go now. I think she's got that. Oh, maybe a little crossover issue here. The outside skater always has the right of way, so the person on the inner there, which is Caitlin, needs to heed, hold up to let that girl go by. Usually what you want to do is try to time that coming through this inner, so that you don't have to slow down at all. That's the last thing you want to do. If anything on that inner, you want to swing wide, go a further distance and come up behind that so you can maintain your speed. Once you dump that speed, it's not coming back.
Okay. Hopefully, some of these athletes, they're still learning.
Absolutely.
Still developing. And so are some coaches too.
Right.
And I've had plenty of times, both as an athlete and a coach, where, a chief referee came up and said, hey, we're gonna issue a warning.
Yeah.
And it's nice because, referees and the officials recognize that the athletes are learning and developing, and so are the coaches, and just having those moments to learn.
Right. My guess is they'd be a little stricter at an event like this, where there's some incentives on the line for people. But usually, yeah, definitely in time trials and a weekend time trial, like, hey, just a heads up, this is how it should have gone down, or you could have crossed over right away, but then you waited too long, and things like that. All right, Caitlin, get there. Prove me right. And she did. Heat second PB. Knew it. She wouldn't let me down.
Making the drive.
Absolutely.
To the pet it 5-6 days a week.
Jeez.
She with 217.99 PB and Finley at 230. Any questions? Yes. Already our junior skaters. Natasha's a senior in high school.
Okay.
Contemplating what next.
Okay.
Next, if you will. Talking to her dad, Dayon, Utah, University of Utah.
Oh, okay, great.
It's a strong possibility. Trying fast team. Plenty of great options here in Utah and in Milwaukee.
Yeah, just go somewhere where there's a rain. No.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
It's Coach Penland. Stretch. He's great with kids. He used to be a teacher, science teacher, Chicagoland area.
Okay. She'll need to do that same lap basically to get her personal best. Maybe a tall order.
Change over. Gotta use those arms.
She's going to be just off her person.
Come on, Finland.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Andres. Nice broadcast at US Speed Skating. Appreciate that.
Tell the guys in the truck.
Yeah, we're trying. After this pair, Trudy's up.
Okay.
So everyone knows.
Oh, hey, did I mention that I saw Trudy? Yeah, I even
did?
had a chance to talk to her.
Okay.
And, you know, let her know that she's got a strong following. And, you know, you never really want to disrupt an athlete's, you know, flow or mojo on
Right,
race
right.
day, right?
But you did.
Well, I asked her, I said, hey, you know, would you be up for doing an interview like that now? She said yes.
Okay, great. Well, yeah. Better than our last interview. No sound. Maybe we just get her up here too.
Yeah.
You know?
Bring her up to the booth?
Yeah.
Should I, do I have to check with security on that, or
Yeah.
have to get swiped
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
But you know, it is Trudy. I mean, record holder.
Right.
Yeah. So I think we can make an exception.
Yeah.
Security. Alright, folks. Get at minimum, we'll get an interview with Trudy. It might be up here in the booth, it might be center ice, but what a nice person. It was my first opportunity and to really contact her.
Yeah.
Very gracious. Something tells me we have an equipment issue.
So no, she looked like she was already losing her balance there. Like,
Coach Whitty skating to the inner to check on her. Mary Brophy bringing it home. I think Brophy's going to come in this year. Right.
219.07.
Hey,
Very nice.
bro, bringing it for Saratoga.
Oh, way to go.
Second on the leaderboard. Good job, Mary.
216 is not too shabby.
That's a real time.
Yeah,
I remember skating
that's
260.
kind of what we were talking about yesterday. You can't just do that coming off the street.
No. No.
I mean, that's
Wow.
a pretty high level of training to be able to do something like that.
You know who I'm kind of excited to see? I heard Jonathan like
Yes, AmCup is racing.
today.
Yep, 1500 meter. I saw him in warm up. I haven't seen him skate at all this year.
Yeah.
I think he is throwing his skates on and hopping out here.
Well, so for our friends, right, that might be new. What do you know about Jonathan?
Well, Jonathan's a silver medalist, I know, in 2010 Team Pursuit. I think he got second at World All-Arounds one year.
Oh my.
And then I think he's doing some sort of computer engineering in California. Something along those lines. But really bright guy, you know. Yeah, it would be interesting to see.
That might be an interesting chat.
Right, yeah. It'd be fun to have a little catch up with him. So here we are, Schrudy's at it.
Come on, Shrudy.
29-4.
Yep.
29-10 for Marley. Going up against one of our top juniors. Junior Development Skater of the Year, Marley Soldan.
She realizes that she's with a national record holder. Marley.
I don't know. Probably has not crossed her mind, I would guess.
That's
But
probably a good thing. Focus
Got
on you.
persons here, 217 for Shrudy, 215 for Marley.
Well, this could be good for Shrudy, you know, having someone like Marley to chase down.
Yep.
You know. Do you have a graphic for national record?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember back in the day in Calgary when they had a road record.
Yes. Yeah. We have it on the board here for our broadcast.
You could see the pressure
Yeah.
that Marley just puts
Yeah.
down into the ice.
Beautiful skater.
Let's leave it on. We'll catch up with Marley the last 50, but there's Shrudy. Yeah.
12.
There you go.
Yeah, 42nd PG. Very nice. He's going to miss hers. Got to get the graphic there from Marley.
Okay. Yeah, Coach Whitty giving Mackenzie a little attention there.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Barb Johnson mentioned in the chat that it's a nice one, Mary, that moves her up in the age group ranking for that race.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the ladies 45 division.
Where's she at? What's she ranked now? Let us know. It's really interactive. And we're now asking friends at home to,
Yeah.
you know. All right, we got Nazi and Larissa. Nazi was very happy with her 3K from yesterday.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, what she said struck me as, you know, she was happy with the overall race and process of how it unfolded, not necessarily focused on the time itself. The time was good, you know?
Yep, yep.
It's just tough because I think, again, like as athletes, you get so focused on the end result of the time, chasing the time, and sometimes you forget about what it takes to get that time.
Right.
So when someone else needs to have that reminder, say, okay, well, if I focus on my race strategy, then the time will take care of itself. Did we talk about race strategy for the 15? Like how you like to race it?
No, not too much. We talked about drops, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but generally I try to be fairly aggressive in the opener, but economical.
Yeah.
You know, but trying to get to a good high speed is, you know, with the least amount of energy as possible. And then really that first lap to me was a technical lap where you just try to maintain your speed as efficiently as possible, then really hammer those corners with 2 laps to go. And then third lap, just stay down and push to the side. Again, just trying to maintain that position. Really keep those pushes going straight. And I always had that tendency to get too far forward and push and start going back. Really start losing speed.
You know, Captain Obvious over here, Larissa's having a pretty good race, I think. What's her PB? Because she's 2.5 seconds under pace.
2:08.74.
Okay.
Just under that, or just off of that, I should say. Just her personal.
No high fives.
High fives that time.
There's Mitch, Coach Mitch, talking to Shruti. There it is. Let's race Larissa. All right. This is Bella Vargas Rodriguez. Yeah, it's the show. What I say? You know, it's a family affair for the Shobes.
Sure is.
Mom is
They are heavily involved with speed skating.
chief referee.
Yeah, mom's the referee here for the men's. Vice president of U.S. speed skating.
Whoa.
Dad, Dr. Shobe is one of the medical directors for the ISU. So he's at a lot of the World Cups, helping conduct the safety protocols, but also the doping testing.
He was probably pretty busy during the pandemic, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Creating policy. Speaking of, we had a chance to do a little travel during the pandemic.
We did.
Where did we go?
We went to Heerenveen, Netherlands for the World Championships.
Stop it. It was
Yep,
fun.
you and I.
Yeah, it was great.
That was one of my favorite trips I've done. I thought, you know, kind of being isolated in the hotel and to the rink, you know, we were on the a little bit. And I enjoyed the food was good, the staff was so good. The canals froze.
They did. We skated.
I skated on Dutch canals, which has always been like a dream. Yeah, we took the team right after races and we skated on some canals. That was just an unbelievable experience.
I think there was talk about the potential for the Elfstaden.
Yeah. Everyone was up in arms then because of the pandemic going on. They didn't want to put people together.
Okay.
But with the canals being frozen, people did not want to miss that opportunity. So you can imagine the controversy and the heated debate going on in that country to try to run that event.
Team USA did all right. Got world championships.
Yeah, we did. Won a few races. Brittany Bowe, 1,000-meter world champion. Joey Mantilla, mass start world champion. That always helps.
Yeah.
Hey, Ilsa. A little under 2 seconds off her personal.
Ilsa.
There's a P.
Okay, she's gonna be happy. Let's get.
Isabella.
Come on. Let's see. We get the.
Actually, we have them labeled wrong.
Get a high five there, but
Get one here.
nice job, Ilsa. I think she's gonna be very, very happy with that. All right, Claire and Libby. Claire in the Milwaukee area. Springs. This could be the makings of a very, very good pair. Both skaters very close and also in terms of personal bests. Their PBs are within 3 points.
Oh, wow. Popular. Have 2 arms up on the back in this first lap. I know back in our day, you generally if you swung an arm
Yeah.
the whole way.
So Libby's here training in Salt Lake City, and she's with the fast team from Mitch.
Yep. Yep. Transplanted from Colorado. You mentioned one of the Pat Letman coached kids. Right. Yeah, she's really making some good progress. Doing some short track as well, which I've mentioned before. It's just great. I mean, really help build your skill set.
Claire's in chase mode now, so
Yep,
this is where
yep.
Claire's cycling instincts kick in, and this is where she goes hunting.
Oh shoot! Terrible. Yeah, looks like she's getting up. Oh, that's just the bullshit. You're so dead. Her legs are just on absolutely fire. Got no coordination.
She got a PB though. Did she? No.
11.5, so she just barely missed it. Yeah.
You know, I'm not joking when I say this. I think I got to get my eyes checked. to them for a new prescription.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I swear it's by the hour they're getting worse. All right, back for an ice repair.
We're going to see the times get considerably faster,
Right,
starting with this next pair.
right.
We got Anna Quinn and I believe the Colombian national record holder, Laura Michelle Rodriguez, paired. And Anna's PB is 2:05.91, and Laura's is 2:04.49. So, other athletes with PBs in the 1500 that are about 6 seconds quicker than PBs from the previous game. That's when I say things are about to get interesting.
Yep, 4 spots for this one for World Cups as well. We're looking pretty good for our quota positions for most of the World Cups. I mean, the max you can get is 5. That's really tough to do. And I have to swap out athletes and still be able to get in the top 40. Usually there's not a lot of countries that can get the full 5. Netherlands sometimes can do that. Sometimes the Japanese too, but usually 4 is about the max you can get without swapping a lot of people in and out. But they just have the depth that they can do it, so we don't necessarily have that depth yet.
But somehow we find a way to get her done.
We do.
That itself would be an interesting analysis. How is it possible? How many members of U.S. Speed Skating do you
Only 2,000,
2,000.
something like that. You know, those aren't all competing as
Sure.
well. You know.
And then you have countries like some of the Asian countries, South Korea, China, Japan, where they literally have high school teams.
Right. You know, some of the trips we've been, you've probably seen it too. You'll see a whole train of Japanese kids or Korean kids. Beautiful technique, you know. And
Yeah.
they have hundreds of these guys. Unfortunately, you just don't see that here in the U.S. very much. So.
Maybe when they come visit.
Okay.
You know, like come we're supposed to waste time or something. You know, and like that's very nice technique.
Yeah, I think she can get a PB here.
Yeah.
She had that nice 500 there, or she keeps knocking some time off, getting closer and closer to that 700.
No, agree to disagree. Like, just reminds me of I think I saw the backstretch on the last lap. But her footwork, the way she picks up her skate, she's lifting her feet up a little bit, which I really like. I know that was something that Chris Whitty did really well.
Yeah.
And by lifting her feet up, almost like, it helps you load and push well.
Yeah, I can see that there a little bit. And Chris, Whitty was a beautiful skater.
She's in the Netherlands.
Yep, she's in the Netherlands. I love her skating. Okay, a PB.
Hey.
There we go.
Anna's been on a bit herself, so it's good to see.
Yep.
Good to see some success.
Absolutely.
She was at the University Championships last year. It's really nice to see athletes get that extra opportunity. It's going to be huge. I believe, talking to Melissa Koenig, who's always been involved and for quite some time with the University Championships and the University Games. Melissa reminded me that the FISU Games are the second largest winter sporting event in the world, second only to the Olympic Games themselves.
Really?
Yeah, the World University Games, the FISU Games, are only eclipsed by the Olympic Games in terms of number of participants.
Really?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's going to be on ESPN International.
Oh, how cool. Wow.
Chris Duran's 26.9. Molly Staley. Go. Just that's really for 20. Two arms. Hey, she's getting after it. Krista throwing 2 arms down the back stretch.
Really?
She is
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting it.
Oh, whoa.
I don't know, but she was just on a massive PR pace.
Yeah. Yeah, we went from 2 arms down to 2 arms up. Oh, shoot. I hope she's like, okay.
Okay, so hang on. So her lap time was a 32:05. At shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just needed a 36 to be on the PB.
She was gonna push it.
No, my only guess, if she was something wrong, is that she was using it for a prep for the Bouncing Bill tomorrow, which is maybe her better race. So maybe wanted to almost do a pseudo 1,000 meter and just shut it down that last lap. That'd be my only guess there.
How many slots again?
4 slots.
Yeah, 4 slots.
Yep, 4 slots.
That's
Yep, yeah,
a little bit.
yep.
A little strategery, as they say. Becca Simmons and Rebecca had a nice 3K.
Yeah, that was good. Under 4:30 there. 4th overall.
Around Lake New York. Impressive.
Ah, yeah. Tell she's getting Lindsay had a really nice season last year too. I mean, from the outside perspective, it really seemed like she found the joy of skating again.
Yeah.
You know, for a little bit there, it didn't seem like she was maybe enjoying it. You know, all that much. But boy, last year she really kind of just came into her own. Got a lot of PBs at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Made the dream team.
Yeah. Get nice drive to it too. You know, skating seems like the kind of sport. It's almost like a sport of attrition. Stick around, and the results of
Right.
It's hard.
It's a grind. It's a grind.
It is a grind. You know, not to sound cliche, but if you can find a way to manage it so that the highs aren't too high and the lows are too low. Looked like Lindsay was really making an aggressive move there last time.
Yep.
Yeah,
a little slower on the lap time than Rebecca, but
yeah. It almost seemed as if Becca sensed that there was some pressure coming, and she gave her an extra gear. Like, look at her go.
seconds off their PBs there.
Somewhere between 2:01
And you're just looking to be in range at this time of year. You know, I don't think either of them were really planning on making the World Cup team just yet. It's more about that process of just getting close into those positions. By your PB, it's okay. Time to continue to grow and get stronger.
Season best for both athletes.
Okay.
So trending in the right direction. I think two contrasts.
Yep. Kimmy should get out pretty quick here. Pretty far ahead of Mia would be my guess at first. And then the hunt is on.
Yeah, it is hunting.
I bet they'll have maybe similar first laps, and then you'll really see Mia trying to close that gap the last couple of laps.
Kimmy had a shit last year.
Yeah, seventh on 1,000 meter big games. Mia's gonna get a little draft here in the backstretch. That's already seen.
Wow. Team pursuit style.
Yeah. No pushing though here.
Right. Almost looked like she was going to keep going on that inner track with her too.
First lap, yep. These similar first laps, be 2:93.
I know these athletes.
He's keeping a good rhythm though too here.
Yep.
Trying to hold her off. This will be interesting. She's good.
Just kind of seeing how there's like more than one way to skate a race, right?
This is nice for Kim because she gets this chase. I'm really trying to keep that last lap as close as possible. So this is nice to see your opponent in front of you like that.
Last dinner too.
Okay.
Don't you like ending?
Boy, this is a war.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
This is a war. Okay.
Oh, dude, look at their time. Look at their time.
It's a race race. 154 PB, so it'd be 1 second off right here.
Yeah.
That's really good. That was a really good race.
Well, especially, just looking at the whole picture, some of we had some athletes get some nice personal bests, but, some are off by a little bit, so be that close.
Right. Especially for a seasoned athlete that's done a lot of racing over the years on some really fast tracks, really good conditions. That was a boy, Kimmy. I'd speculate if they had different lanes, it might have been a few hundredths the other way. If Mia had that chase down that last backstretch, might have been a few hundredths on her side there. But it's all part of it. All right, let's have another good race. This should be another one of those contrasting races. Sarah Warren should get out quick, and then we'll see what Georgia can do to try to bring her back in.
So for our friends at home, how many spots?
4 spots.
Okay. Did you know that Sarah was a Division I soccer player?
Yes.
College athlete?
University of Illinois.
Champaign, Urbana. Is it the
Fighting Illini. Champaign.
That's really interesting. To be a Division I student athlete takes a fair amount of dedication and but yet here she is, competing at the highest level for speed skating.
Yeah, she's one of those go-getters too. Really bright. Hits the books hard. and is a high-level athlete. Yeah, it's good to have her back. I know for a while there when she was going to school and she stopped skating. Too. Kept her around, but she graduated. Had some knee issues as well. Now she's back. Made the World Cup team last year and had a really great season.
What's she doing here?
Good. Yeah, I think that mid lap of a 30. Now this is the truth is coming out here. This last lap.
So you can't fake your way.
Her person's a 159.5, so that's not a bad range for this time of year. Georgia with a 2-1, a couple seconds off her personal best. This is the last pair.
Oh, yeah. Went the gold medalist in the 500.
Yes, sir.
Greta Myers.
Yeah, this would be a good one.
Ani Valero is just 15.
Yeah,
1,000
yeah. I think she got fourth at the Olympics in 15 too.
I got another fun fact for you
Okay.
about Bonnie Blair Cruikshank.
Okay.
Did you know that she is a short track world
I
champion?
did know that. But I don't think most people do.
No. and you know, she won. Back then they called it indoor
Yeah, indoor and outdoor.
because let's just face it, there was no such thing about like there was no indoor 400-meter race until 19 tee-off. Was Calgary the first covered oval, or was tee-off?
I think tee-off was, but around the same time, like 87, I think.
But your friends in the Netherlands who were watching can let us know what your tee-off was constructed.
And unfortunately, Ryan's on the ice, not listening to our stream.
Right.
He would know.
He's in the encyclopedia. And they're off. Aaron Jackson.
Go.
Yeah. So here Greta Myers is paired with an Olympic gold medalist.
Yes, I know.
Greta, one of our top juniors, last year's junior winning team, most likely. Well, has she earned a spot yet from the women's squad for the?
Yeah, actually, she made the 3,000 meter yesterday.
Okay, so
So that automatically qualifies her for our junior world team too.
all right.
So I'm sure that's nice for her to know. Okay, just train through. I don't have to do another selection competition, even though she'll probably do it anyways. Just nice to know that you have that in your back pocket.
So 8.7 and an 8.9.
Yeah, very respectable.
Just want Aaron to keep those feet moving. Don't keep them moving. Don't get too static. Don't get too heavy.
Good second lap is over. Yep. Good race. Retta's gonna get that chase though. This is gonna be nice, especially knowing Aaron's probably gonna start to fade here a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, here she comes.
Yeah, she's a hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, just fierce competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron's got that last hour. Ouch. Ouch.
Been there.
Oh, God.
We've been there. We've been there.
Oh, I had some really long last hour.
Hey.
Too.
Oh, Greta. He beat Greta. Aaron too. Yeah. Cool, you know, like
High five in the backstroke.
that's what it's all about.
All right.
You know what? Maybe we should.
That was more of a low five, but yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's about. That would be a good graphic to get.
So, whip that up tonight.
Did she just go? Did she just set a junior national record?
Oh,
Greta
I
Myers.
bet she did.
All right,
I bet she did.
let's check it out. Hang on, let me go. Was that a junior national record for Greta?
Oh wow!
Just confirmed with the founder and
Yeah.
CEO of SpeedskatingResults.com. It was in fact. Congratulations.
Wow.
Should we flash up the other? I mean, I know we don't have a graphic. Should we give it another personal best?
Yeah.
Or no,
but-
I don't want to play it out.
No, it's okay. We'll put this up and everyone just pretend that's a national record graphic. There we go. National record. Cool.
Yeah, Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Is that loud?
No,
Okay,
no.
good.
Seems very appropriate.
Come on, yeah.
Wow, that
National
was
record.
good. Yeah, Aaron too. Nice composed race
Yeah.
with just that last outer, man. I feel like he just lost all his speed in that last 200 meters.
Yep. Mr. Whithagen, thank you. Indoor,
Okay,
1986.
Close.
It's a lot of brain power right there. Corby, Penland, the Susan getting off there. Gabe,
What are we thinking for our Trudy interview?
how do we get
So
through?
now we in
To bring her up? Should we just check with our head of security here at the Utah Olympic Oval, Mr. Todd Porter, a good longtime friend of mine, brother from another mother. You cool if we bring up Shirley for a little interview? No.
Sneaker. Oh, 12:40. Okay, 12:48 restart.
Robert. Thank goodness for Robert.
I know.
Volunteers here. Some of the folks remember some of the audio challenges we were having yesterday, and Robert helps us out. But I gotta say, Matt, you're one heck of an engineer yourself. Is there anything you can't do? All right, should I go look for Shruti?
Yeah, do you want to try that? Why don't
Yeah.
you bring that mic down too, just in case,
Okay, should I do a mic check down there
Yeah.
this time?
and test it out while you're down there. And then if we're hearing you here,
Yeah.
then we can
go down there.
But otherwise, bring her on up. And,
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, 12. What did you say?
I think it's a 1248.
12:48. Okay.
It's like my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Ward. You know what she said to me, Matt?
What?
Mrs. Ward said, David, you hear me, but you're not listening. There's a difference. And that really resonated.
Life lessons.
Yeah.
Life lessons of the US speed skating live stream.
She was a tough teacher, but she was what I needed at the time.
I think we all need to hear that at some point.
Some more than most.
Yeah. All right, let's go Shruti hunting.
Let's go look for Shruti.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, right.
all right.
Yeah, I want to upset our
No one,
friends.
yeah,
with
no
it.
one twist that. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Kleiber.
Yeah.
Tee-up was the second oval indoor. The first was in Berlin.
Oh. You know, the fact check. Thanks, Jeff. Vibes, appreciate
So
it.
we'll go verify that with Ryan, and then
Yeah. Right.
and then we can put the stamp on it.
Okay.
I'm sure he's probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Vibes. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
All right, we are. Yep, we're live.
Hot on the alpha. Take that down. Just I'm going down here, so back up on the mic.
Yeah, they're still not hearing them. Sorry, folks, we're not hearing them.
Here, we're not getting it there. Serious. Sure, isn't it? What signal is that? All right.
Saying hello in her native language. Sorry, I can't translate. All right, guys. We are back.
Ooh, Patrick. Midway Skating Club, training out of the John Rose Bowl in Roseville, Minnesota. You know, Matt, Minnesota can get pretty cold in the winter.
Sure. I don't know if you're really educating anybody with that one, but
Right, right.
do you have a story behind that?
You know, you know me. I'm always going somewhere. Just we don't know where I'm going. Have you skated in Roseville in December?
December or January, I have.
Okay.
I think that's the coldest I've ever been, or it's the coldest conditions I've ever skated in. That's for sure. We had like a minus 50 degree wind chill that day. It's for the sprint championship. It used to be separated.
It separates the chaff from the wheat.
Well, I certainly looked at it as an opportunity. Like, well, you can definitely tell some people don't want to be out here, and I want to be out here and I want to make this team. So I don't care how cold it is.
You know, there's a little nugget I'm sure the kids can take from that. It was good. Switcher. Sorry, buddy. But you know, sometimes you'll catch that December day and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
Absolutely gorgeous.
These last couple of AmCups, I think, have been nice. Yeah, some cold. Yeah, it's cold, but nothing too unbearable. And then it always does seem like we have at least one day. Okay, we're getting a taste of the Minnesota weather here.
You know, the kids, we do have an Owesville. I still didn't wake up again. We have a AmCup 2 in Roseville coming up. And I was talking to some of the athletes that are planning on going out there for that one. And I was reminded that, you know, some of the days can be so absolutely nice. Like, for example, Pipe Green one year got some PDs in Roseville.
Yeah, they can have some good times there, too. It's impressive. I know a few years back, they were offering up some prize money for track records and stuff. And even separate got the 3,000-meter track record there. I can't remember if he broke 4 minutes or not, but it was a good solid time for being an outdoor track. We were racing at night, and it was cold.
Actually, we have 2 athletes right now that train at outdoor tracks.
Got another couple. Well, actually, Brock's from Butte.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Chamberlain from Minnesota.
Sam Chamberlain.
Yeah, no, doesn't look like they have any personal, or at least Sam doesn't have a personal on this one.
Okay.
Brock 224. I'm sure he'll be gunning for that time. He's also been working with Dr. Dave Silk. Yep. Helping him out, coaching him. Club. Will Silk, his son.
Imagine that your development coach is not only a Olympian, but World Cup, World Championship medalist. That tells me Dave knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, Matt, I heard that we didn't have any audio during my interview with Shruti.
No, unfortunately. I had great audio on my headset.
Yeah.
Sounded great. And a really, kind of a touching interview in a way.
Well,
which is unfortunate. All the thanks to the gratitude she has and wanting to inspire those that are watching, and to hear her giving thanks to in her native language. And it's too bad we couldn't hear that, but
I almost started crying.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
well, you know, sometimes I get a little misty,
Yeah.
everybody. And it was a really, really nice interview, and what a nice person. Holy cow,
Yeah.
she's great. It's
It is.
easy to be a fan.
This is going to be a nice time, I think. Hey, 260. Nice.
I'm just saying, that's 216 is a legit time.
Yeah. 16. Rock got a 4-second personal. Guys,
Let's do it.
Love.
Hey, I saw Greta.
Oh, you talked to him?
It was like one of those, like, you know, sign language type conversations because it's geographically not convenient.
Okay.
He had the, you know,
Okay.
the mind meld.
Yeah.
Gee,
International record.
talk to Corby.
Okay.
He's cloud nine.
It should be. Should be. Amazing, ladies. Going against an Olympic champion. You know? Channeling the nerves and getting the job done there for. There's never been an American junior faster than that. Ever.
Talked to Aaron Jackson too. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was like a celebrity superstar showdown. You know, it's all over the place. You got you know, when I talk about speed skating, I kind of say, you know, and some of the folks back in Wisconsin who are Green Bay Packer fans might appreciate this. Like, can you imagine being able to go to Lambeau Field in Green Bay,
Yeah.
and head out onto the field and play catch with, you know,
Right. Right.
Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
And that's speed skating, right? Like,
Yep,
you go to
yep.
the Pettit Center, or you come here to Utah, a little bit global, and you got the best skaters in the
Right.
world out here, Brittany and Aaron skate, and you jump in, you skate laps with them. I mean, what that
Right,
does for the development. I think it's Brett Favre.
Oh.
I gotta.
This is time so far of the first two pairs.
Are you a Lions fan?
David, trying to be a Lions fan, Dave. So,
Had one heck of a quarterback there, but Matt Stafford.
we sure did.
I know.
We sure did.
But finally, you know, at least he's got a ring,
No?
right? He's with the Rams now.
You talk about the Lions while Tristan Boyd is out here getting PBs.
No, sorry.
No, you're trying to kill my mood. Then also we're missing Tristan and
Sorry.
Gavin. Yeah, 2 PBs there.
It's good to call me out. Huge PBs.
That's just called changing the subject.
How big of a margin do we have?
Tristan, yeah, 212 from a 20.
Okay, 6 seconds.
Yeah, and about the same for Gavin, 221. This is PB before.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Great job, kids. Trending in the right
yeah,
direction.
that was nice. And I almost said something about Tristan staying on his feet there. But I didn't want to jinx it.
It's good.
I didn't want to jinx it because I know he's had a couple of crashes.
Yep.
But that was nice.
Well, half of it is just, you know, getting that affirmation with a great race like we just did
Right.
that says, maybe it's just because we were just sort of doing our thing and just kind of letting them go. Maybe we
Yeah.
had something to do with that. I keep telling myself.
Yeah,
You know, it's like
we're really connected to this guy.
we really
Yeah,
are. Great relationships.
affecting the races from the time we got here.
Hey, any little bit helps. Like when you find that change in the sofa cushion.
That's right. Good vibes, man. Yeah, Ben with a 216 personal, Jeremy with a 220. So sure they're gunning for those.
I do. I know we mentioned it last time when Jeremy lost 5. It's just like, it's like a nice skater, good technique, young athlete. To your point earlier, short track really helping his
Yep.
turns there.
A couple other. I didn't look at the chat here in a second. Caesar.
Yeah.
I guess I'm assuming Edward is his son. Son Edward Bill. That's cold.
Yeah, that can right with that. I remember driving through North Dakota on the way to Montana.
Yes.
Typically, it would be in the middle of the night. Usually, I try and go straight through. I don't advise that. Jefferson City, maybe?
Right. PB, 5-second PB, and then a 7-second. Oh wait, no, I have that backwards. Yeah, Jeremy with a 9-second PB.
211.
My goodness,
The junior one. What is he? Junior
he's a C1.
C1. 211.
Yeah, both big PBs there. 3 seconds for Ben, 9 seconds for Jeremy.
It's fun because you see some of these young skaters like Ben and Jeremy, and I just feel like they're just scratching the surface.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Josh and Yoon. Race 7-3. You up? And look at that nice relaxed first lap.
Yeah, just trying to keep that speed without using too much energy there.
Next. Forcing it. You need to call it easy speed.
Exactly. Speed, trampling speed, I've heard.
All right, coming up on the bell lap. Like speed like that bell lap.
Not good. Not good. Yeah. This was always the race I thought mentally I had to really get myself up. Working up to the courage to go out as hard as I knew I had to. Like, okay, man. You got to get after this.
It's going to be
Each had personals of 216 points. That was huge.
7 seconds.
U.S. speed skating personal best.
On this dynamic Gear 6, the inside lane from Bridgeville, Minnesota, Zachary Jensen. Turning the outside lane is Samuel Garden.
clean start. Did you have a preference, first inner or first outer on the 15?
Outer.
Yes.
I wanted that last inner chase always. That's how it works out. You start on the outer, you're going to end on the inner, and you get that great chase down the back stretch. Use that last inner. That was always my favorite. You?
You know, I really enjoyed having that first inner to generate solid speed.
Okay. I can see that too.
Yeah. I think it probably depended on what the strategy and the approach was going to be going into that race. I remember trying to fine tune the approach. Did I want to go real hard and have a super fast opener, or did I want to create a slower sprint? Yeah, I think about my 1500-meter personal, and it was a very, very, very aggressive 300 and an incredibly aggressive first lap, to the point where at the 700-meter mark, I was done.
Right.
I was cashed.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I was paired with John Trevina in that race. Another and we got the best draft.
Nice.
I don't like what Sammy just got
Yeah.
there. Or is that Zach? Sorry, Zach.
Fun fact about Zach, he is the non-speed skating hero of Max Weber. So we asked a few of these guys who their hero was, and apparently it's Zach Jensen. So Max is coming up here in a couple of pairs, so he's going to go against his hero.
So speaking of which, his hero just went 208. How's that stack up?
Oh,
for
yeah.
Zach and Sam Party? Remember the 206 we offered.
Oh, 206 was Zach's previous PB 213. Oh, so a nice PB from Sammy. Yeah, 204. That's an 8-second personal best.
I also had a chance to chat it up with Andrew a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was super happy with his 500.
Good. He should have been.
He was really happy
He
about his
should have been.
500. Brought the perspective of, what the athletes age bracket are doing, and
Right.
I think he said the one that has the fastest world top best time in their age group is still competing at World Cups.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So I want to fact check that a little bit, but kids. Yeah, Andrew, he's very happy with that race. And to refresh everyone, Andrew just missed breaking the 40-second barrier today. 40 and some change. There. Very relaxed.
Apparently his nickname is the Love Machine.
Is that done? Survey?
Yeah. So Kim Carpenter gave him that nickname